Hiya, I'm Kajol. I hope you're all doing okay. Today is a little tutorial to show you how to make some paper cranes. And these are the ones that I made earlier. These ones are going to be extra special though, however, because they're going to have little feelings and emotions parceled inside them. So we're going to write in the paper. So once we actually fold our birds, they're going to show up all the feelings and how we're doing in our isolation, so we can have them and they can make us smile. Okay, so to start off with, we're going to need a pair of scissors, some paper, and some drawing and writing things. So we've got a pen, we've got some coloured pencils, and we've got an actual pencil as well. And I've got some water here because that's also very, very important. So to start off with, grab one piece of paper, all the others pop to the side for a sec. And we're going to need to make our paper a square shape. And the way that we do that is you take one corner and you fold it all the way in so it meets that line there. So fold it all the way in. Keep it nice and straight across that line. Da, da, da. And fold it in like this. And then you're going to take your scissors and you're going to chop off the extra piece of paper that you don't need. Let's try not to waste the paper though. Maybe you can use it for something else. Or maybe you can make some tiny birds with it. Or something different. So, fold that down. And the way to make it a really sharp fold is to use your nails and pinch it. And then we're going to do the opposite side. So we did this side, and now we're going to do the other side as well. So, take your two corners, fold them in. Lovely, and then tighten it as well with your nails, like that. And now that we've done the two diagonal sides, we're going to do the horizontal and the vertical as well. So fold it across, meet the corners, and fold them in. If you can, try and get the corners really close, because it's very helpful. The more perfect the lines are, the better the bird will be. Okay, fold this way as well. And the last fold is this way. Okay. Great. So now we have all folds done. So your paper should look like this. So we've got this way, this way, this way, and that way. Okay, so now, I can't do it right now because it will take me forever, but now at home, you can draw in all your feelings and emotions and words on this piece of paper. Just so you know, on the outside of the paper, not the inside, but the outside frame, you're more likely to see it when the bird is made. So, on the outside, my wings and my head are there. So you can see the words more, but on the inside you won't see it as much. I'm trying to find my example. Here. So you can see here, these coloured parts are where the wings are, the wings, and then the middle part is where the inside of the body is. So if your messages, your words, you want them to be seen, then you can draw them more on the outside corners of the paper, okay? So, I'm going to carry on and just imagine that my drawing is here. Okay, so what you want to do, actually just to show you so we know which side is the drawing, I'm just going to do a squiggle with the pink so you can see. Da, 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 da. This is my abstract artwork. And just for some fun, why not do some blue as well. Okay, so your artwork, keep on the back side, so face down on the table, and then the inside with the white bit, keep up. First, what you're going to do is you're going to take your corner and you're going to fold it in so it's meeting you. So this is towards you, so your two corners towards you. Then, you take your outside corner and you fold, so you hold that up so you know where it is. Take your outside corner, fold it inwards so it meets in. Fold it inwards, and then the same for the other side. So you're going to take your corner, can you see with the light? There we go. take your corner, fold it inwards. So now you have this kind of thing. So just to remind you, you took the top corner and you folded it in, and then the two outer corners, they came and they're gonna touch that bottom corner. So now it opens up like that. Yeah? Like that. So art on the outside and white on the inside. Lovely. So now it's like this. The first thing we're going to do, now that we have it looking like this, is we're going to take one of the sides, we're going to fold it in. Yeah. So it's on the part that's opened up. You take that side and you fold it in inside. So you take one side of it and push it inwards like this. Fold it across. Very important that you try and get that point into the center as well, because the closer it is to the point, the better the bird will look. So just to show you again, you take one flap in and you fold it to meet that middle line and fold it all the way down. Okay? So when you've done one side, it will look like that. So it's all folded down to the center point. And then you just turn it around and do the same thing on the other side. So you take your flap and you fold it inwards. And the same on the last one. So now we have a shape that looks a bit like a kite. And we've got the bits folded in, folded in, folded in, folded in. Last fold for this step is you fold the top. Can you see where that line is that we've made with the two folds here? We're going to take that and we're going to fold it. It doesn't matter which way you do, backwards or forwards, just any fold, just so we have that lovely bit there. Next, open up. Open all of these up. So now it's back to being a square. Right. Next step. This is a bit tricky, so let's do this together. We're going to hold in the bottom part, pull up the top. So it's only one layer that you're pulling up, okay? Pull that up, and then, like we did before, we're going to fold in the corner of the outside part, this corner, fold it inwards, okay? And with that, you take that all the way up. You're not making a new fold here, you're going with the same fold that you've already made. So that corner, I'll do the same thing that there. This corner that's outside, we're going to push it in and go along the fold that we've already made. So now we've got, when you hold that up, we've got one big long diamond shape. Then we're going to turn it around and do the same thing. So it's flat on your table, it's a bit easier. You open it up, fold that part in, take it up. Don't make a new fold, keep it as it was. Push this in again as well and hold it up, and then you're gonna push both bits flat here. So now we've got a lovely big diamond. Okay, the next step. This is always the bit that I get wrong, so let's get it right together. Next, we're gonna keep this as it is, and we're going to take in one of the corners. You should have 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah? Take in one of the corners, and what we're going to do is we're going to fold that in. So we're going to meet it in that center line again, and we're going to go all the way down with it. I'm going to use my table so I make sure I get the fold correctly. So fold it in, push it all the way down, straight line. Okay? So it looks like this. Right. Same thing on the other side. You take your corner and you fold it in to that middle line. Push it all the way down. Okay, so now we have these two that have joined in the center, nice and straight to the point, and then we're going to turn it around and do exactly the same. So take your side part and fold it all the way down, and the same thing the other way around, all the way down. Okay, so now we have this shape. So we have 2 long bits like a walking person, and then we've got the triangle part at the top there. The next step is we're gonna hold it in front of us like this, and then we're going to open it up, open those two parts up like a book. So as I was saying, keep it as it is with your bits folded, hold it in front of you this way around, and then you're going to open it up like a book, okay? And then the same thing the other way around, you're going to open it up like a book, and now it's changed shape again. So now we've got a more open part, like here, and then we've got this long bit here. Okay, we're getting there. Next, we are going to fold one flap up this way and one flap up that way. Okay, so that was those two long parts, just fold them up like this. Okay, so la 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 da. Okay, next we're going to do the same thing, hold it in front of us like this, so it's all together, hold a bit like this, and we're going to open that up like a book. So just open it up like that, turn it around and do the same thing the other way around. So now we've got a new shape. We're getting there, we're really getting there, we're so nearly there. Next, we're going to take on one of our big triangle shapes and we're going to fold it down. Awesome. Keep that nice and straight. Turn it around, do the same thing the other way around. Fold it down. And these have now become our wings. Yay. Okay, cool. And then we've got these two parts, and one of them is going to be your head, the head part, and one of them is going to be the tail part. So looking at them, you can choose which part you think would be best for both. I think this would make a better tail part, so I'm going to hold this part really lightly and then pull that a little bit, and then where I think it suits, I'm going to fold it down so it stays there. Fold it down there. And then the other part, do the same thing, hold it out and then fold it in where I like it, in that angle. Then I'm going to take the top part of this, push it down, and then squeeze that shape. And then there we have it. We have our bird. So this bird, as I was saying, we already have drawing and writing on the outside of our bird. But on the inside, we don't have anything. So if you want to draw